Today I made bakery style peanut butter chocolate chip cookies, and this is how I made them. Let me start out by saying that if a recipe gives me the measurements in grams, I would rather use that because I feel that it's more accurate, and I think the baked goods just come out a little better this way. So in this bowl, I have 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour, or 313 grams, 1 teaspoon baking powder, 1 teaspoon baking soda, and a half a teaspoon of salt. And I'm just gonna whisk this all together and then set it aside. Now here in the bowl of a stand mixer fitted with a paddle attachment, I have 2 sticks of butter, or 1 cup, or 226 grams, 1 cup of granulated sugar, 200 grams, and 3/4 of a cup of light brown sugar, which is 150 grams. So I'm gonna cream this mixture together until everything is nice and light and fluffy. So it took about 2 minutes for this to cream together, but it's nice and light and fluffy. Now I'm gonna add 2 eggs, and I'm gonna beat this on medium speed for about a minute until everything is well combined. Now that that's all done, all combined, I did scrape down the sides, and you need to do this after every step. So now I'm gonna add the peanut butter, which is 2 cups or 500 grams, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And you wanna beat this on medium. Once you add that in, beat it on medium again until everything is well combined. So now that everything is combined, I did scrape down the sides of the bowl again, and I just wanna mention 2 things. After each step, when you're adding new ingredients, make sure you stop mixing as soon as everything is combined, or the cookies will be tough. And also, because this is a very soft mixture, you will need to refrigerate it for at least an hour, but you can keep it in there for up to 2 days if you want before you bake it. They do get baked at 350 for 10 to 12 minutes. Now, the next thing you want to do here is add in on low, keep your mixer running on low, and add in all of the dry ingredients. Stop when they're combined, scrape down the sides of the bowl again, and add in your chocolate chips. So you want to add in 2 cups of semi-sweet chocolate chips, or 360 grams. I'll meet you back here when all that's combined. So this is what my mixture looks like when it's done. It's very soft, like I said. I'm going to cover it with a piece of saran wrap, put it in the refrigerator for a couple of hours before I bake it. But it is going to take a little longer to bake because I forgot these are bakery style cookies, so they're bigger than average. They're probably going to take anywhere from 13 to 15 minutes for them to bake. But I'm going to put them in the refrigerator, and I'll meet you back here when the time is up. So I let my cookie dough rest in the refrigerator for about 2 hours. So it's definitely firm enough to scoop out. I'm using the middle-sized scoop, which is a little under 3 tablespoons. So I'm gonna cook these at 350 for anywhere from 13 to 15 minutes. I'm gonna start checking them after 13 minutes. You just want the cookies to be a little bit brown around the edge, and then take them out and let them cool completely on the cookie sheet. That will help them bake. If they need a little bit more time, they'll probably bake another minute or 2 on the cookie sheet, and they'll be perfect. And just repeat this process till all the cookies are baked. So this is what my cookies look like when they come out of the oven. As you can see, they're nice and golden brown around the edges. Now, I don't push them down. I like them nice and fluffy, but if you like a flatter cookie, you can push them down before you throw them in the oven. These cooked for 13 minutes. I do have them lined with the silicone baking mat, but you can line them with parchment paper. I only cook 1 cookie sheet at a time. I like it in the middle, so I only do 1 at a time. Now that this one came out, I put a new one in. These will sit and cool here for 10 minutes before I take them off. And like I said, they'll continue to cook for a couple of minutes and they'll be perfect. So I just want to add that I do put the cookie dough back in the refrigerator in between batches. So I just put my last batch in the oven, and I got a total of 32 cookies.